Well, hello everyone. My name is Marcell Maceno. I'm a professor at the Federal University of Paraná, and I will present to you this article called Life Cycle Assessment as a Tool to Evaluate the Environmental Sustainability of the Rebound Effect, a systematic literature review. And this article was made with master students de Carolina Maes, Dawit Quebec, and Pasquale Neto, and a partnership in DTU, the Professor Daniela. Okay, and let's start. Firstly, a short introduction. Okay, and I have a question here. The rebound effect is what is that? What is the rebound effect? Um, when I uh, see the literature or the scientific definition, I can say that rebound effect can be described as the effects of interventions that result in systematic responses, which partially or wholly offset potential sustainability gains. And when I talk about rebound effect, I have another concept called the Jevons paradox. And the Jevons paradox is linked to the rebound effect. And it states that as technological improvement advance and enhance research efficiency, the total consumption of the goods produced may increase, offsetting the gains achieved through such advancements. Uh, More about this, when I talk about rebound effects, I have three types of rebound effects. The first is the direct rebound effects. And for example, think about a car. But if you have a more efficient car, okay, when you have this in general, could be you have a car, but this car has less fuel consumption, for example, okay. But if you have less fuel consumption, a consequence of this could be driver drives more. Or if you have a car with more efficient in the fuel, um, people trend to use more this product, and consequently they use more fuel, and the useful time of product or the lifetime of product. Well, another type is the indirect rebound effects. And when I talk about this, for example, think about save electricity at home. If you introduce a new technology, for example, solar panels or I don't know, wind energy, you save electricity at home. Okay, or if you introduce a new equipment, but this equipment use less energy. Consequently, if you spend less money to pay electricity, you can expend the money to travel by plane. Another activity not related to the main objective, for example, to use electricity. But if you have more money because you use less electricity, you can use this uh, amount of money, uh, uh, the money saved in this case, to travel by plane, another activity. This is a kind of indirect rebound effect. And I have a third uh, type, and this type is economy-wide effects. And think, for example, technological improvements, but this technological improvement trying to produce a kind of generalized increase in demand. Think if you try to input in the society a new technology, but this new technology, all of people around the world uh, trying to use this new technology, consequently, you produce a kind of a generalized demand of this or new demand of this technology. Consequently, you increase the consumption of this new technology, and this is a kind of a rebound effect. Um, to uh, to the end of this or to finish this introduction, I can talk about backfire effect and think about rebound effect. If you have a rebound effect, you can measure this rebound effect. You can measure the magnitude of a rebound effect, and if you have magnitude more than 100%, you consequently have a kind of a backfire effect. And this is bad to the environment in the consumption of research, for example. And another topic about this study is life cycle assessment. Okay, and the life cycle assessment is a tool to evaluate environmental impacts, and you can use life cycle assessment to evaluate the environmental impact of rebound effects. This is a kind of assumption of this study. Well, consequently, the objective of this study aimed to analyze the state of art in research addressing rebound effects using LCA as the analytical tool, identifying primary applications and existing gaps. The methodology of this study is the systematic literature review of articles addressing LCA and rebound effects, and the research protocol is this. You have the purpose. The purpose is understand the state of the art of topics linking LCA and rebound effects. The search strings we use lifecycle assessment or LCA and rebound effect. Stringing strategy, we use this combination LCA and rebound effect or lifecycle assessment and rebound effect. Search fields, we try to find materials and titles, abstracts, or try to find articles using the fields titles, abstracts, and keywords. Okay, time span, we initially we don't define the uh, a time span to use. Databases, we use Scopus and Web of Science. A document, we try to find articles and review articles. Okay, uh, the exclusion filters, we use duplicity and language, only articles in English to analyze. And inclusion filters, we use reading titles, reading abstracts, and after reading the full article to define the final corpus of articles to analyze. Well, the selection criteria, when we apply the keywords into databases, we have 135 articles found in these two databases, uh, being 69 from Scopus and 66 from Web of Science. But removing duplicates, we have 85 articles. When we analyze considering English, we have 83 articles. After analyzing titles, we have uh, 58 articles. After, when we analyze abstract and keywords, we have 41 articles, but the final analysis, considering the total text, we have select quantity of articles in 21 articles. Well, the main results that I try to show for you is, firstly, LCA as a tool for evaluating rebound effects by field of study. And for example, when we analyze this, we have 6 articles applying in transportation. We have 5 articles in the energy sector, 4 articles in circular economy or strategies in circular economy, 2 articles in food, considering food and waste, and finally 4 articles considering methods and guidelines for LCA. This is a kind of outlook of these applications considering different fields. Okay. Uh, about methodological insights, we can talk to you that combine different tools in LCA assessment. For example, we identify agent-based modeling in this article, Wasberg et al. 2020, dynamic material flow analysis, DMFA, in Hider et al. 2022, the input-output analysis, IOA, in Velas and al. et al. 2020, and marginal consumption model and multi-regional input-output in Font Vivanco et al. 2017 and 2018. And the scenarios comparison, we have different scenarios. For example, surplus food donations versus anaerobic digestion for biogas production, energy efficiency on different household system, and domestic behavior impact on direct and indirect rebound effects. This is a kind of general insights that we have considering these different articles, okay? And when we analyze overall results and the limitations, we have this information. For example, guidelines for rebound effect evaluations with LCA have been investigated in articles. Most studies assess both direct and indirect rebound effects. Transport and the energy sectors have the highest ranked rebound effects when we consider in the field of applications, and the backfire effect stands out in the energy sector in general when we analyze the 21 articles selected in this research. But the main limitations are limited scope in general, considering LCA, data quality issues, and assumptions about economy and consumer behavior. Well, we have problems in rebound effect to produce the final result, considering rebound effect magnitude, for example, and considering the scenario to analyze, but you have limitations in LCA considering data mainly, okay? To finish this presentation, I would like to talk to you about conclusions, and the LCA is being established in rebound effects evaluation scenario and can assist researchers to develop strategies to mitigate rebound effects. But for future researches, I can say to you that we need to have comprehensive metrics, broaden the assessment with a wider range of environmental indicators for a more accurate understanding of the phenomenon, consolidated methodology developed a kind of a unified framework integrating SEA and the other tools. A consumer behavior, investigate the user's influence, social, technical factors, and rebound effects, and robust economic analysis. Incorporate more robust macroeconomic perspectives to better predict impacts across different scenarios. I think this is the most important future researchers to develop considering these results in this article. And these are my references in this presentation. And thank you.